So, you are a mechanical engineer or a CS grad in India or another part of the world, and you have reached that point. You are tired of the purely technical grind. You want that manager title and you want that in Germany. Naturally, your first instinct, because I know we have been conditioned this way, is to open Google and type in best MBA in Germany. Stop right there. You are about to walk into a trap. I'm not saying these schools are scams, but most of you are about to drop 20 to 30,000 euros on a degree that German employers honestly don't respect nearly as much marketing brochures claims. Today, I want to show you the actual German way to become a manager. A degree that costs basically zero in tuition is a gold standard for companies like BMW, Bosch, and Siemens, and is literally designed for people with your technical brain. Let's save you about 20,000 euros today. Here's the thing we get wrong. In India or even in the USA, an MBA is seen as the magic eraser. You do it, you erase your engineering past and become a general leader. You learn a bit of everything like marketing, HR, finance, and boom, you are a manager. But Germany does not work like that. Germany loves specialists. If you want to manage a team at a car company or a robotics firm here, the bosses don't just want to see that you can read a spreadsheet. They want to know that if a machine breaks on the floor or if there's a bug in the system architecture, you actually understands it. And here's the private uni trap nobody tells you about. A lot of these international MBAs are private schools. They are cash cows. You will walk into a classroom and realize 100% of your classmates are international students like you. Where's the networking with Germans? Where are the industry connection to the Mittelstand, which are massive German companies that actually power the German economy? They aren't there. You are paying for a brand name that's basically an island. So, what do Germans do instead? They have this one word that is total nightmare to pronounce, but is dream for your career. It's called Wirtschaftsingenieurwesen. Yeah, let's just call it industrial engineering and management. Or you can also call it techno-management. Think of it as 70-30 split. 70% tech and 30% business. It's a perfect formula. You keep your technical edge so you can actually talk to the engineers. But you add 30% of business intelligence like logistics, operations, and technical sales. And if you ask why does this win every single time? Because it's offered at the public universities, the TU9s, the top tier technical schools. You are getting a degree that is more prestigious than a private MBA. And because it's a public university, your tuition is basically zero. You are just paying a few hundred euros for a semester ticket. Look, I'm not just reading from a brochure here. I see this every week. I see profiles on LinkedIn of brilliant Indian engineers who finished a generic MBA from a private school in Berlin or Munich, and 6 months later, they are still struggling. Why? Because when they apply for a project lead role at a firm like Siemens, the HR looks at the CV and says, okay, but do they actually understand our tech, or are they just a PowerPoint manager? Compare that to someone who does a master's in management and technology at TU Munich. You can look at this job description right here. See this. It says background in engineering or Wirtschaftsingenieurwesen preferred. It doesn't say MBA preferred. It says they want someone who speaks both languages, the language of machine and the language of the business or money. Now let's be real for a second. This isn't for everyone. If you absolutely hate engineering, if you never want to see a line of code or a CAD drawing again in your life, then don't do this. If you want to go 100% into investment banking or pure fashion marketing, then yeah, go do a master in management. But if you want to be a product owner, a supply chain lead, or a senior project manager in the most stable, highest paying sector of the German economy, the technical sector, then techno-management role is your cheat code. Guys, don't pay for a brand name. That won't pay you back. Get the skill the German market actually craves for. Be the bridge between the tech and the business. I've been where you are. looking at those flashy websites and feeling the pressure to just buy your way into the career. But trust me, the public route is harder to get in, but it's 10x more rewarding once you are in. If you want me to do the research for you and put together a list of top 5 public universities that offer these techno-management courses in English, let me know in comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you want the truth about Germany and not just the consultant version. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for your time. Tschüss.